Hello. Today we're going to talk about the W222 or Mercedes-Benz 2016 S550. We're going to talk about the fuses and the fuse location for this car. This car is very complex, and should something go awry or not work, the first thing that you probably want to do is check the fuse location, see what's going on. So let's get started. We're going to go ahead and get the fuse chart from the back of the car, and then we'll pop the hood, and we'll go from there, and I'll show you the different locations. Alright, so don't be deceived by what you see in the trunk of this car, such as the cables. Some of these things were brought in from the car I had before this, which was a 2000 E320, and jumper cable. These cars, correct me if I'm wrong, don't like to be jumped. So we're gonna move some of this stuff out of the way, and we're gonna get the fuse chart. This is my air compressor, and the fuse chart is going to be here. Pull this off, and we're going to grab this, and this is basically tells you what you have as far as fuse location and stuff like that. And you can see the different fuse location. You have one in the engine compartment, you have one inside the driver, close to the driver's seat, one in the passenger's footwell, and of course the rear one here, which is here. 43, 46, 49 is behind that compartment, and that's basically the pre-fuse, which basically looks exactly like this. From the battery it goes there, and then from here it goes to the different fuse location in your car. Then from the fuse it just scatters all over wherever it's needed. Alright, so let's go to the front of the car, but before we do that, it's also good to have a little fuse container here. Let's open this up, and these are different fuses that we have, so it's always nice. You put this in a glove box. Whenever you need it, you can take and pull out a fuse, and of course you're going to use your little tweezer here should you need it. But the most important thing is the fuse chart for the different locations, what each fuse does, and I'm going to go over most, if not all, whatever fuses in this car, so you can have an idea what to check when something doesn't work properly. Alright, so we can go ahead and pop the hood of the car. And the first fuse location is under this panel, so we'll just go ahead and remove it. There's 1, 2, there's 3, and there's 4. We'll just take the screw out. I already took the liberty to move these ahead of time. Alright, we're going to take this, move this out of the way, and the engine compartment for the fuses is here. We're going to loosen out these two, and this comes out, and then we can get started. And this uses actually like a hex. I don't know if you can see it properly, but this is a called hex. Put it in here and turn it, just loosen it out. Come over here, do the same thing for this one. Alright, take that out. This is out. Take this out. And there's a little, this comes up. Take it out. And here we have our different fuses. And these are basically relays, but let me go over each one of them. Before we get started, I'm going to take out the windshield wiper motor circuit, so I can show you what the fuse is supposed to look like when everything is working and the fuse is not blown. And that's 109. I'm looking at the chart, which is here, and this is 108, this is 109. We're going to push this back, and we're going to take actually this, and we're just going to pull it out. Obviously I can't do it with two hands, but let me show you what it actually looks like. Alright, so basically what I'm doing, I move that green little clip back. I'm actually pulling this out. This is what the fuse actually look like. If you hold it up to the light, there shouldn't be any kind of I don't know if you can see properly, any kind of break in it. Now let's see. supposed to be one continuous line. See if I can just put it in my hand and look at it. You can see clearly. Now we'll put it here, and you can see the actual line in there. It's not broken. It's one continuous line. When something happens and the fuse is blown, that continuous line right in the middle, it's not going to be continuous like that. It's going to be broken. So that's how you can tell if something is blown in your car. Alright, so let's get started on the engine compartment fuse relay. We're going to go ahead and we're going to just name some of these components. We'll start with this one here. This one is 114. This is the aromatic compressor. This is the fuse, 40 amps. Right next to it, this is the aromatic relay. Right next to that, this is the horn relay. Coming down over here, this one here, this is the starter circuit relay. And this is the engine compartment circuit relay, and this one is circuit 87 relay. We'll go ahead, we'll go in the middle. We got 119 on this side, we got 115 on this side. 119 is the which is this one here. My finger is that. 119 is the engine transmission, HP battery coolant, or circuit 87 C2 connector sleeve. We'll go to the next one, which is 115. 115 is basically the horn fuse. We'll go down right underneath. This is 120. 120. This is the engine's transmission. Right. Go with these two. This in the middle. This is 126, 125. 126 is this one here, and 126 is the powertrain control unit. Engine electronics, also 315. We'll go to the run on the right. This is 125. 125 is a front SAM control unit, or a center control unit front. This is also part of fuse 200, 201, and MF3. We'll go up from that. We'll pretty much skip 127 because it's blank. We'll go up to 126. 126 is the powertrain control unit. Engine electronic, also 315. We'll come over here. We'll do these two. So the first one is 121. 121 is the electronic stability program control unit, or ABS, ASR, ESP, BAS, MF2, and the one underneath it is 122. 122 is the engine's transmission. Also the hybrid relay. All right. 6 is the wiper park position heater. We'll go up to 105. 105 is the transmission oil auxiliary pump control unit. We'll go up to 104. 104 engine electronic. 103 engine electronic. 102 engine electronic. 101 engine electronic. We'll come over here and we'll start with 108. 108 is valid for SAE dynamic LED headlamp for right hand traffic, or a dynamic LED headlamp. Left front lamp unit, right front lamp unit. We'll go up to 109. 109 is the wiper motor. We'll go up to 110. 110 is valid for code SAE dynamic LED headlamp for right hand traffic, or a dynamic LED headlamp. Left front lamp unit, right front lamp unit. We'll go up to 111. And 111 is for the starter, and I believe that we got most of them. This one right here is 129, and for 129 we'll see what we have. Valid except hybrid starter circuit 50 relay. So that's what this guy is for, and that pretty much takes care of the engine compartment fuse location. Okay, now we're going to talk about the instrument panel fuse location compartment, which is this panel right here. Basically, we're going to take a tool, such as a tool like this, and we'll pry it out like that. And this actually comes out. Make sure you don't damage. And this actually comes out like that. Alright, so we have a good view of the instrument panel fuse box location. We'll start from the one in the back. This one here, This is 213, this guy right here, and that's the electronic stability program control, or ABS, ASR, ESP, BAS. Then we'll jump all the way up here, which is 219, 218. This is 218. First, 218 is supplemental restraint system control, or airbag system. The one right above it is 219. 219 is the weight system control unit. That's for the front passenger seat, occupier recognition, and ACSR. Then we go to the relay circuit 15R, which is this guy right here. Then we'll go down here. We have 200 and 201. 200 is the front SAM control unit, or the central control unit, and also MF3, that's 40 amps. The second one is 201, which is this guy right here I have my hand on. That's the front SAM control unit, central control unit front. That's also 40 amps. Then we're going to go down right underneath it is 202, that's blank. We're going to go right next to it, which is 203. And 203 is the driver's seat heat and control unit. Then we're going to go down to 204. 204 is the diagnostic connector. Then we're going to go down to 205. 205 is the electronic ignition lock control. That's 205. Then we're going to go down to 206. 206 is the analog clock, which is this guy right here. We'll go down to 207. 207 is the climate control unit, or the AC system, also MF2. We're going to go down to 208. 208 is right here. I have my finger on. 208 is the instrument cluster. Go down to 209. 209 is the front climate control operating unit. We're going to go down to 210. 210 is the steering column module control unit. And that's about it for the instrument panel cluster compartment fuse location. Let's go ahead and continue. So now we're on the passenger side, and this is the fuse box location. We're going to take the same equipment here. We're going to come in here. I'm just going to pry it open. And this will come open like that. Alright, now we have access to the passenger side fuse location. And of course, like I've always said, you always want to have a chart so you know what's what, such as this. And that's the same chart that's on your little chart that you pulled out from the trunk of your car, which is basically this guy right here. This is the chart that you pulled out from the trunk, showing you the different location and what's what. So we'll go over it, see what's what. Move this out of the way, and just want to situate ourselves with how this looks. So, and of course these three things here, 1, 2, 3, that's actually this on the chart. So we'll just go ahead, we'll turn this around and be like that. So now we have exact replica of what's in front of us. So let's get started. Let me go over my notes and we'll see what's what. So now these three things here, 1, 2, 3, MF1, MF2, MF3, you'll probably see that on your general chart, and that's this over here. We'll start at the 317, which is this fuse here, and we'll see what that is. And 317 is the roller blinds, the sliding sunroof, the panoramic glass roof. That's 30 amps. That's this guy right here. We'll go down to 318. 318, which is the command display, the audio command, which is here. The next one is 319, which is this one. 319 is 30 amp. That's the sliding roof, panoramic sliding roof control module. We'll go down to the next one, which is this one here, 15 amps. ABC suspension. That's also fuse 114. We'll go down to the next one. This is 321, that's missing, so we'll skip that. We'll go to the next one. 322, 15 amps command control unit. We'll go down to the next one. This is, let's see, 327. Actually, no. So this one is 323. 323 is supplemental restraint system control unit. And we'll go down to, we'll go over here to 301. Let's see what 301. 301 is a taximeter, so that's missing. That's not there. We'll move on to the next one. 302. That's the right door opening function, control unit, front right. We'll go down to the next one, which is 303. 303 is door opening function, right left, mirror taximeter control unit. 304 is missing. We'll go down to 305. 305 is 30 amps. That's the seat adjustment, seat climate control, front driver seat control unit. We'll go down to 306. 306 is also 30 amps fuse. That's the seat adjustment, seat climate control. That's the front. We'll go down to 307. 307 is 20 amps, which is this one here, and that's the driver seat heater control unit, automatic transmission. We'll go down to the next one. 308, that's the intelligent servo module for direct select or front passenger seat heater control unit. And we'll go down to the next one, which is 5 amps. That's the communication module or the emergency call system. What do we have after that? It's blank. And we'll go in the middle. The first one is 311, that's missing. We'll go down to 312. 312 is the reading lamp rear, vanity mirrors, and we'll skip the other two in the middle. That's 312, 313. We'll go down to this one here, and that's 315. That's the powertrain control unit, engine electronic, which also corresponds to 101, 102, 103, 104, 126, and 315. And let's see. Right, that's basically it for the passenger side fuse. All right, so now we're in the luggage compartment, the fuse compartment, and we're going to recap what we did so far in terms of the fuse location, starting from the driver's side and the engine compartment. 100 to 129, the fuse compartment, then the driver's side 200 to 220, passenger side is 301 to 341, and now we're in the luggage compartment, which is the 400 to 497. We're gonna try to make everything easy and simple. This is the chart of this right here. So we'll start from the top, we'll work our way down, and hopefully you'll understand what some of the fuses do. We'll start with this guy right here. This guy is 432, and 432 is the rear SAM control unit. We'll go next to this fuse. This is right here. This is 424, and 424 is the rear SAM control unit, central command. We'll do this one next. This one is 492. 492 is the right front reversible tensioner retractor. We'll go to this one right here. This one is 494. 494 is the rear SAM control unit. We'll go to this one right here. This is 496. 496 is the left front reversible emergency tensioner retractor. We'll go down to this one right here. This one is 491. Trunk lid control unit. This one we'll skip. This one will go to 495. And 495 is the rear window heater. We'll go to these guys, which is on the side. We'll start with 422, and 422 is the right rear door control unit. So this is 422. The next one we're gonna go to 421 is a multi-contour seat pneumatic pump. We'll go to the next one, which is 420. 420, which is DC/AC converter unit or power socket 461. We'll go to the one on this side right here. That one is 446. So this is 446 right here, and 446 is the keyless go and antenna amplifier. We go to these in the middle. So we'll do these two. So this one is 483, which I have my hand on, and 483 is the right front emergency tensioner retractor. We'll go to this one right here. This is 481. 481 is the left front reversible emergency tensioner retractor. We'll go to these on the side. This one right here, this is 487, which I have my pen on, and 487 is the electronic parking brake control unit. We'll go up to 488, which is this guy right here. 488 is the rear SAM control unit. We'll go to this one right here. This is 489. 489 is the front long range sensor. We'll go to the one right above it, which is this guy right here, which I have my pen on, and that's 490. 490 is the multi contour seat pneumatic pump. All right, we'll go to these fuses over here on the side. This is 411, which I have my pen on, and 411 is the tire pressure monitoring control unit. Go down to the next one, which I have my pen on. This is 410, and 410 is the camera cover control unit. We'll go down to the next one. This is 409. 409, we have the 360 camera control reversing camera. We'll go down to the next one. 408, and 408 is the tuner unit. We'll go to this guy right here. This is 475, this big guy, and 475 is the sound system amplifier control unit. We'll go to the next one, which is right here, and this is 405, this guy right here. And 405 is the sound system amplifier control unit, left front door tweeter control unit, right front door tweeter control unit. And those two on the very bottom, I don't know if you can see, one is blue, one is yellow. The blue one, which is the one all the way in the very bottom, that is 400. And 400 is the parking system control unit, active parking assist code or 360-degree camera. The one right above it, the yellow, which is this guy right here, that's 401. And 401 is the trunk lid control unit. This one in the white, that's 469. And 469 is the fuel system control unit. We'll go to the next one. The next one is 468, which is the green one where I have my pen on. Hopefully you can see. 468 is electronic parking brake control unit. We'll go to the next one, the one in the red. Let's see if I can move the camera around so you can see better. Okay, so the fuse in the red is 467, and 467 is keyless go control unit. Right next to it is 466, which is this one. 466 is left front door control unit. We'll go to the next one, which is this guy here, and that's 465. 465 is electronic parking brake control unit. Now we're gonna go all the way to the corner. The corner one is 462, which is that one. 462 is luggage compartment socket. So this one down here, this is 461, and 461 is the right rear center console socket, 12 volts. Or DA/AC converter unit. The one right above it, this is 460, and this is the front cigarette lighter with ashtray illumination. I believe that we covered majority of these fuses. Just to give you some idea of what they do. Hopefully you learned a lot. Like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.